Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Football Chat Box. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 12 deadline. Not deadline stream. What am I talking? Game Week 12 FPL strategy discussion. We're going to be looking at obviously fixtures going forward. Christmas break, not Christmas break. Christmas congestion means that we have a lot of fixtures to talk about in terms of plans, players you want to try and get, and also we're going to review game week 11 and all and whatnot, and what we've learned so far as well. And let's build like a wildcard team as well. I'll create a wildcard video later as well, but we'll build a wildcard team later. So I've got Lego Mane's fixture ticker from game week 11 to 19, and I've also got like a hop on hop off for like if you're looking for like teams to target and whatnot. Game week 12 is going to be an interesting one with transfers. Indeed, I've got only one free transfer, and I kind of want to make two moves at least. So, and both are defensive moves as well. So I don't know if I want to take a hit per se for a defender this week. Tiger and good. I've got 86. Nice played. That is what we love to see. So for me, decent week, I would say. 78 points with a hit. That means 74 points I got. We've gone up to 2.68 million. So I'm pretty happy with that. Fabianski, I guess it was a good call to start him over David Raya. Rico Lewis, absolute disappointment. That was a 50-50 between me. Like I was thinking that or Mikalenko. I wish I started Mikalenko now, but can't do much about it, to be honest. Trent is a big problem. Even if he's fit for game week 12, do you guys think he's going to be able to like start the Southampton fixture? Will they risk him for the Southampton fixture? Because we have to keep in mind, right? Liverpool have Southampton and then Real Madrid and then Manchester City. So will they even risk him for the Southampton fixture is what I'm wondering. Enrico Luis, I kind of want to get rid because is he really going to keep a clean sheet in any of these fixtures until like game week 17, for example? Probably not, I think. I don't know. So these are the two players I want to get rid of immediately. David Raya, I'm happy to hold and wait and see to see whether, Arsenal will now improve their clean sheet chances. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Nick, how are things going as well? Game week 12, yeah. And Tiger with 86, 114 in the group. Let's bring it up. Nick says, I've got 6 possible transfers I could make with 3 free transfers. It was a great day. Nice. Alright, let's bring up Tigers. 114. Look at that. So 86 points with the hit, so 82 points. Ant Nuri did well. Johnson, Smith Rowe, well done. Bruno captaincy, well played, well played. Cunha and Isak as well, well done. Tiger, well done. Freddie, welcome. How are you doing? So well played to Tiger as well. Good stuff. I'm guessing it's now time to play the wildcard chip for you. So let's build a wildcard team as well. And I think I'll use Tiger's wildcard, like his team, to build a wildcard. And you guys can also probably join in on this. And let's discuss some wildcard players, shall we? Freddie, how is everything? How did the week go? Whatnot. So we'll remove some players. Trent has probably got to go. I'll just add some names in for now, and then obviously we'll move things about. Brennan Johnson has got to go. Who do we want in Palmer? We want Salah as well, don't we? So Bruno Fernandes. Let's see what can be done. Siblin to Salah. Watkins to maybe Joe Pedro now that he's available. Probably. Gabriel, Ant Nuri, Olaena. Also, I think we probably now remove, given that Forest, the fixtures are going to be pretty tough going forward. You could go for a United defender. You could potentially go for this Aston Villa maybe if you wanted to. Crystal Palace, Brentford, Southampton, Forest. Maybe they might keep a clean sheets, but I'm not fully yet convinced. Brighton defense is an option if needed, to be honest. Veltman maybe. For example. And I think Flecken you probably want to remove. Maybe we go Webbruggen instead for the goalkeepers instead of Flecken. Henderson you can remove. Bring in Fabianski, for example. Ola Ena. How much is Konsa, for example? 4.4. Let's just add him for the moment. Still 2.1 million to play with as well. Justin, he could go as well. He's how much? 4.6 million. Yeah, you could probably get rid of Justin as well. Which defenders would you guys like look to bring in? Yogesh, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're building a wildcard game week 12 wildcard draft. And for those of us, including myself, who already played a wildcard, it'll be interesting to see what like wildcard teams will look like, so that we can kind of compare how far our teams are away from. Do we still want like a Liverpool defender, maybe a Konate, for example? Do we think that'll be a good idea, or maybe do you want to try a Chelsea defender? We think Chelsea will start keeping clean sheets, like a Levi Colwill, for example. There's also United. Maybe with a wing back system, they could potentially do well. So, for example, Mazraoui at 4.6, same price difference. So, for example, you could have something like this. And you still have potentially 2 million to spend as well. So, you could even upgrade Smith Rowe if you wanted to. You have Salah, Palmer. You can get Saka in for Bruno Fernandes later. Like Bruno to Saka is an easy move later if you wanted to do, or you could even do it immediately. So that will be like 0.2. So I guess that's something that you could do now, or you can do it later as well. What do you think about Ashley Young? I don't mind him, but I think Everton's fixtures are slowly going to be. See, they've got West Ham is a good fixture. I don't mind it. Brentford will probably score. United, Wolves, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. Everton's chances of keeping clean sheets are probably going to slowly end. So probably would slowly phase out of Everton. What I'm thinking. Wolves is not too bad, so you have Cunha and Aintnuri still. Bournemouth could be an interesting option as well. So for example, like Smith Rowe could become a Semenyo instead. Your thoughts on first 11 games? Is there a template yet? How has it been for you? For me, it hasn't been too great because I obviously this week was good. I got rid of Haaland, but like I kept Haaland for quite a long time. My wildcard was a disaster because I went with Arsenal double defense. They didn't keep a single clean sheet. I went with Trent, didn't do anything. I went with Rico Lewis, apart from one assist, and City didn't keep any clean sheets. So it's my defense was quite a bit of a disaster, and a lot of money was spent in there, which now I regret. I didn't have Salah. I removed him on the wildcard. Didn't work. Went with Solanke. Obviously, apart from the 1 week, he hasn't done anything else for the remaining weeks. So things didn't go really well. So my start has been poor, which is why my rank has been poor. But I'm hoping that will improve for the next couple. From a games point of view, I think we've learned a few things. In terms of Liverpool, pretty good. Salah, really good for bonus points. Haaland and City are generally struggling without the likes of Rodri and KDB. They are struggling. Then obviously Chelsea are really good. They've improved significantly. Palmer could become a really good option going forward. Arsenal defensively have been impacted with this thing. Uh, with Odegaard missing, but now Odegaard is back. Maybe they'll improve. I don't know. This is not my team, by the way. This is Pistol Pete's. This is Tiger's team. This was my team. I didn't have Bruno. Tiger had Bruno though, but well done to Tiger. I'm happy that I have Isak though. So yeah, that's something I'm kind of happy that I did as part of removing Haaland. So this week my transfers actually did really well because I got 24 points net by removing. I removed Brennan Johnson, I removed DCL, and I removed Haaland. Bought in Cunha, Isak, and Salah. All three double digits returns. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. Defense still a pretty disaster. Crazy how my cheapest player in my defense managed to outscore the rest of my defense players combined. So yep. So for a wildcard team, what do you guys think? This doesn't seem too bad. Maybe there are like we shouldn't. Do we want to have 5 defenders? Yeah, I don't mind it actually. You still have like 1.9 million, which will allow you to upgrade Bruno Fernandes to Saka in 1 or 2 game weeks. Tiger. This is actually not a bad wildcard team, I feel like. And then you'll have Palmer, Salah, and Saka. Thanks, mate, was a gamble. Yeah, it paid off well. Huge. Paid off huge. So yeah, this is one wildcard team, which I actually don't mind looking at it. I guess between Semenyo and Joe Pedro, you probably edge Joe Pedro, given that he has penalties. Entire midfield 4 have penalties. Your forward line has penalties. Obviously, we haven't been getting that many penalties this season, but yeah, only thing to consider is Kadioglu if he's fit. He had a minor injury which ruled. Yes, he had a toe injury. But again, if Kadioglu is fit, I actually don't mind swapping Konsa to Kadioglu. But to cover the Brighton defense, I've got Verbruggen in here. Now, obviously, it's not the same because Kadioglu can play various positions. But that's probably something to kind of do. Mrs. wants to do a wildcard as well. Yep, she could do very similar as well. So these are some of the players that I would look on a wildcard. Apart from these players, the players that we haven't added that I don't mind on a wildcard, I still don't mind Guardiola, but the price, because he's attacking, I don't mind him, but fixtures are not great for clean sheets. Players that I don't mind as well would be Konate from Liverpool. I don't mind Konate on a wild card as well, because of the price tag, and Liverpool are still defensively pretty solid. Obviously we have a Hall as the Newcastle coverage. Beltman if you wanted Brighton defense, even Kadioglu, someone to monitor. Dalot could be an option. I do believe Ruben Amorim is going to play wing backs to start with. I think Mazraoui at the price tag is a really good price as well, to be honest. 4.6 can't go wrong. A Chelsea defender could potentially work out soon, like Levi Colville. It could pay off a Chelsea defender. Kind of have to wait and see. From the midfielders, anyone that I missed, obviously Saka will come in here instead of Bruno Fernandes. You can start with Bruno and then move him off to Saka later. Who else is missing from this midfield? No one really. Mitoma could be a nice differential as well, potentially. Like Mitoma from a Brighton midfield attacking point of view could potentially be nice. No one else that I really want. I think Christmas period, it's critical to have 100% nail players, so I like this one. Yes, that's kind of the point. So Christmas period, which is where basically if I was to look at this fixture run, so game week 12 effectively to game week 19, almost a month, slightly more than a month, but you are playing 8 game weeks within the space of almost a month, including some European fixtures and a cup fixture as well. So it's very important that you guys keep in mind that you try and find very nailed players. That's the idea you want to go with, nailed players. So game week 14, for example, is a midweek fixture, and game week 18, I believe, 40 game week 18. Game week 18, yes, game week 18 is a midweek fixture as well. So 14 and 18 are both midweek fixtures. So something to kind of keep an eye out for, obviously, especially for congested December and January. Yeah, that's the thing. He's 237 in the league. Who does the misses have? Here we go. 70 points. Pretty good week. She's got a very. Does she have similar budget? 98.6 and 0.8. 93. So that was what? 98.6 and like. Uh, uh, right? You have a better budget. You have a better squad value, Freddy. So I guess the things that the missus can do is like she won't have this 1.9 in the bank potentially, but she could build a very similar team. So a very similar team to this she can build, but she won't have the budget to go to like a Saka. So if she wants like a Saka, some of the sacrifices that might have to be made would require maybe a 4.0 defender instead of multiple 4.5s. Potentially dropping Gabriel to a Konate instead, stuff like that. I think 9 game weeks in 6 weeks. Yeah, that's the thing. 9 game weeks in 6. Why is game week 12 better than game week 18? Game week 18. The thing is, a lot of people might not have the this picture is easier. A lot of people might not have the players that you're looking to target. So Arsenal, for example, have a really good turn. Same with the Newcastle players. I think a lot of us don't own Newcastle going forward. Brighton, about as you can see, game week 12 onwards, or game week 12 is next basically. Good fixture run starting. Wolves are in a good fixture run. You have one, maybe two sometimes. People were trusting on Forest. Now Forest are into a bad fixture run, so you want to like offload your Forest players. Chelsea are about to enter a good run, so anyone looking to try and get Chelsea players, for example, there's just like quite a few benefits that you want to get. And obviously now City are not looking great. People want to offload City players, want to use that money that you get from Haaland, stuff like that. Also, if you could have a look at my team when you get a chance, I would appreciate it. Ranked 70th in the league, and I'm kind of stuffed myself over a bit with who I have right now. All right, let's bring your team up as well. But yeah, I think the missus, she could do a very similar wildcard team. The other thing is like there's so many game weeks that will happen. You rather wildcard now in game week 12 and get like the strong players, and because you can build like 5 free transfers, you might be in a situation where you even get to like game week 18, game week 19, like 4 transfers or something. Chelsea rotation is a worry, which is why you go for like nailed players like Palmer, nailed. Maybe Levi Colville in defense, probably nailed as well. So you go for the nailed players you kind of want. To be honest, I think I'm going to walk out this week, bro. 161 in the league. I'll bring yours up as well. All right, let's start with Nick first. Which was he said 70. And then obviously Bilal next as well. Disgusting, welcome. How are you doing? So yeah, I'll make this wildcard draft into a video as well for anyone who's missed it. I'll turn this into a video and we'll discuss this as a video as well. I'll look to record that maybe tomorrow or day after potentially. And up to 150k, nice, good stuff. Disgusting. So this is Nick's team, and then obviously we'll load Bilal up as well. Where are you, Bilal? 161, you said, right? Here we go. Amit, welcome. Little bit. How was your week and FPL going on till now? Week was good. 74 points after the hit. Up to 2.6 million now. Overall, the week was pretty good, I would say. Apart from the defense, the 3 defenders are still a disaster, but the attacking lineup, apart from Palmer and Solanke, everyone else kind of like did their job. Can I show you my wildcard? You're gonna be jealous. Send it over. Send it over. All right, let's start with Nick. So Nick, this is Nick's team. What are you planning on doing, Nick? I can say it's a nice one. Thank you. Let me load Nick's team as well. Now I'll load it into another one so I don't mess up this wildcard. All right. So with Nick, how do I send again? You can send it on X, or if you're on the Discord, you can send it on the Discord, or if you're on Instagram, you can send it on Instagram. So Nick has 3 free transfers. What's the play? Shiraz, welcome Shiraz. How are things going? I have too many people to get rid of. I can't lie. Who are your must get rid of? Like Brennan Johnson, Pedro Porro, anyone else that you really, really want to get rid of? Haaland? Who else do you want to get rid of? Lekan? Haaland, Watkins, Aina, Trent, Johnson, all I want to get rid of. Alright, let's start with if you started with Watkins, who would you go Watkins to? Let's first, okay, let's do Johnson because we know you kind of want Salah, right? Probably. Now, who would you remove Watkins for? Can you suggest some moves? 141st in the league. I will load it up and I'll have a look at your team after we do Bilal's team. This is Amit's team as well. 72 points. Well played, Amit. Well done. Good stuff. Alright, back to Nick. I do think if Tottenham will score against City, it is Johnson who will score. Yeah, but I'd rather have Salah over Johnson, right, at this point. He's not going to remove Semenyo or Mbeumo from that midfield. So, yeah. Ideally, Haaland first to Isak. All right. Haaland to Isak. Yeah, 0.9 in the bank. 1 free transfer left. Pedro Porro or Trent? This is where we had to wait and see on like Trent injury news and whatnot. Freddy says, check my team, 121. Alright, I'll load yours as well, but it'll be after Amit. 73 points from Freddy. Well played, Freddy. Good stuff. Nice. Looking good, Visa. Well done. Haaland to Isak, Rogers to Palmer. Have replied on X. Okay, I'll bring it up. Then Trent and Porter both have to go. Alright, so Trent to who are we thinking? Have a couple options. Which players do you want to get? I'm 19 in the league, by the way, for context. Alright, I'll bring your team. I'll look at your wildcard actually. Because it's the wildcard, right? But what did you do? 19 in the league. Let's see what score you got. Oh, 3 points. Woo! 80 pointer. Well played. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get Hall or Kirkis. I probably go for Hall to be honest over Kirkis. I was I said Kirkis on the deadline stream and all, and then I saw this guy back, Kepa back, and oh my god, Kepa just made some poor save. I was like, what is it? And now I'm like off. I'm like, I'd rather have Travers in goal at this moment than Kepa. It was so poor that they conceded like 3 goals against Brentford. Might go for Lewis Hall, to be honest. If anything, but up to Nick. I think Ain't Nuri in and Trent and Hall in for Paro. Yep, that's possible. They do Ain't Nuri for Trent and Hall. Yep. This leaves you with 4.3. Now, you could potentially Oh, okay. You can't do Isak when having Haaland. Ah, I thought you could do having Haaland. Nope, you can't. So you have 4.3. Can you get Palmer? No, you can't. You could start with this for now, for this week. Take the -4. And then the following week, you go and get, the likes of Haaland. Ooh, Leicester is such a good fixture, though. I'm wondering. And how do we get Haaland in 8.4 at times? Okay, never mind. Haaland can come. Sorry, Palmer can come in later. Or just the Palmer is what you should aim for. How though? Not enough cash. Like not enough cash at all. Kinda have to drop Watkins as well. Oh, you could do Watkins. What did I just do? Isn't that all? No, that's like a -8. You want to take a -8? Is it worth taking a -8? If you remove Watkins, you have 6.4 and bring in like a Joe Pedro, for example. But you still have like likes of Pedro Porro, and Joe Pedro won't play immediately. So what if you kept Watkins? Can't remember Pedro Porro, right? So yeah, Watkins, Trent, and Rogers to Pedro, Palmer, and Hall. So, but then there won't be any Salah. So let me reset this, right? Let me reset this completely. This is how the team looks like. So he wants to get rid of Haaland, which I don't mind at all. Probably want Isak. Out of Palmer and Salah, you probably want you want Salah first, right? As a priority. Then between Trent and Porro, obviously, Trent and Porro can both go. So if you did Porro to what Hall, or like Trent to, let's say Trent to Hall, for example, 3.5. Porro has to go next, but Rogers to Palmer is not possible. Palmer first, I think, or up to Nick. So you're saying Palmer for Leicester rather than but then Salah is against Southampton. Depending on injury, I think I might slowly edge it towards Salah because of the Southampton fixture. Sales is fine. Yeah, Sales is fine. Sales can stay, to be honest. I don't mind Sales playing that. Could even, crazy as it sounds, I think you could play Flecken this week against Everton. Not the worst idea. I would probably get Palmer. I guess you get Palmer in the week after potentially. I think Salah first, yeah. So this is how the team would look like. Obviously, Porro, if you remove as well to like get Ant Nuri, then you take the 4-point hit for now. Then obviously you go to game week 12. This is where you can look to get the likes of Palmer in. So like Watkins could potentially go to, for example, Joe Pedro, who has Southampton. Palmer can come in for Rogers. Or do we think Embuemo will keep it up? Probably, right? Maybe. Potentially. Or Leicester is a good fixture for Embuemo. They do something like this. And then would you bench Cunha or would you bench Semenyo against Wolves? I don't know. I'm a bit confused. I can get Palmer and Salah in for -8 this week. I've just found a way. Oh, okay. What is the plan? We will be even worse now. Ramsdale has a fractured finger. Oof. Welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Indeed, people, don't forget to hit the like button. We are aiming for also 1,000 subscribers. So if anyone is new and watching, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Joseph, how are you doing? Just joined you all. Hope you all good, Ryan. Shiraz, my newfound friend of me. Jeremy, sorry you had a poor week. Didn't expect to catch you soon. So soon, long way to go, Thor. I can give Palmer and Salah for a -8. J-O-A-O. Bring back Pedro. And that has 7 million in the bank. Like this. Who do you place? Joao Pedro or do you place Semenyo? Something like this. Or do you play Semenyo or Cunha against Fulham? I've hit the like. Thank you. This is a -8. However, this keeps Pedro Porro. Unless... no. Got. Yes, you can. So you can have either Ain Nuri or you can have Hall. Probably might go slightly Hall over Ain Nuri, given the Fulham fixture is not the easiest. Sorry. Semenyo is so overhyped. So then you start playing Konya, Haaland, Watkins, Semenyo, Johnson, Porro. Aha, he got rid of Johnson. That's also not too bad. That allows you to start Cunha. So something like this. Oh, you managed to keep Trent. Interesting. Oh yeah, you did. Ah, so now if Trent is free, you can keep him. Yeah, this works as well. It's like money in the bank though, I think. This is also pretty good. You're gonna have to monitor price changes. Specifically for Salah, Joe Pedro, and I think Isak. Or all the players that you kind of like looking. 5 transfers -8. I don't mind copying the -8 1 week. You potentially game week 12 might be a bit of a hard one for you, where you're potentially maybe a grey arrow. If you get a green arrow on the -8, incredible scenes. You might be on a grey arrow ish potentially. But yeah, liked. Thank you, Tin. The only thing is I have to make the play now before the price changes. You don't have to make it now itself. You probably have to monitor the price changes every week. Now, having said that, it seems like there's a new price change site. Live FPL now do price changes. For anyone who's looking for price changes, it seems like Live FPL now do price changes. Seems like they're predicting Welbeck and Konate from the looks of it. Who's falling? Bernardo, Ravka. No one really that I have over here. Oh, Rare. Rare's a problem. Yeah. This is Live FPL's new price changes. They got it pretty accurate, apparently, for this week. So something for anyone who's looking to try another price change site. Right? Keep an eye out for these. Rare going down is massive for me. I think for me as well. I think it would be the same for me. How much do I lose? Rare was to fall. I don't know. I don't want to sell him now itself, so I'll just have to I go to fix, like price changes. My squad. Okay, I can copper rare price fall. He's already fallen once for me. So he rose twice, right? And then fell once already. Even if he falls for me, I don't lose any sell on value. So I'm okay. Save 0.1 in binding. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. All right. So not a bad set. Nick, thank you. Gonna be a dilemma before the next line. Yep, I'll keep an eye out for you. All right, now we've done Tiger. We did Mrs. as well. Tigers. This is Bilal. Bilal up next. Nick, I'm gonna close your team. All right, Bilal. What? 60 points. Were you looking to wildcard this week, Bilal? You said you were going to wildcard this week, right? Do you have a wildcard draft? I'm guessing, yeah, you definitely need a wildcard. So Dan Burn has got to go, Van der Ven has got to go, Solanke can go as well, Rico Lewis can go as well. Gordon, you could probably remove, don't know what his injury status is, but could remove as well. Robinson could potentially leave. Flecken got to go. Strand Larson, now you could probably switch Strand Larson to Joe Pedro instead, to be honest. I rewatch when you get to my team, but just going to mention I should have went for Visa instead of Larson, and Bruno captain was mad shot last minute. Wow, yes. Good thing you put the armband on Bruno as well, to be honest. Well played. A lot of these players got to go. Yeah, okay. I think you're probably looking to wildcard. Very similar template to what this team has is what I would say. For all of you wildcarders, I'll definitely make a video, and apart from these 15 players, we'll go through like a few more players in that wildcard video of like players that you want to target. But I like this 15. And said that, I'm just gonna quickly bring up obviously Disgusting's wildcard as well to get another reference point in terms of a wildcard draft. Seems like Disgusting has an insane amount. Oh no, he doesn't. There's 0.4 in Disgusting. This you're short by 0.4. Are you actually short by 0.4, or it's just that you have some of these players already in your team before price changes? So Rhea, Kirkes, Mazraoui, Nouri, Hall, Anderson. Anderson, I'm not sure. I think Fulham could work actually. The fixtures though, Fulham's fixtures are kind of Fulham's fixtures. For rotation, maybe could potentially play them like Southampton, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Wolves. Maybe could work. Midfield, wow. Whew. What a midfield. Salah, Palmer, Bruno, and Saka. What a midfield. With Boomer as well. Isaac Cunha up front. I like that. Joe Pedro on the bench. Not too bad as well. It's pretty solid, to be honest. Pretty solid. Would you start all over Kirkis? Because Bournemouth are playing Brighton. Won't be surprised if Brighton do score. Anderson rotates well. Okay, that makes sense. That's without prices. Yeah, fair enough. Discussing Semenyo is only 5.7 million and has 4 good gameweeks out of 5. Those the so-called bad one is per. That's the thing. Semenyo is on 4 yards. That's something I should probably mention. I don't think I. No, given that you're probably on exact money, right? Well, the only things I would probably think of is if you were to downgrade Rare, then you won't be able to get like an Arsenal defender in Gabriel or something. It's too expensive. Because you have like an expensive as midfield. So I think this is probably the best way to go for you. Bruno to Mazraoui to Bowen and Trent in Gameweek foot. Depending on Trent's injury and whatnot, I'd rather probably just go to Konate back again at this point. Might even just go to Konate. But yeah, Bruno to Bowen could work. Who knows? West Ham might have a new manager by then. You potentially might have a new manager by then. You never know. Catching price rises 81, so have already gained 0.2. Just need to fall before deadline. Yep. Ryan, did you retweet? Did I retweet? I did retweet. You mean on X? Which one? My tweet? I did. Oh, rate my team. No, I didn't rate my. Oh, I haven't rated the team yet. I will do that. Alright, so Bilal, I'll make you a wildcard video as well. Amit. This is Amit's next. Yeah, only if the manager changes, of course. Yeah, true. Alright, Amit. Kelleher, Pointer, Guardiola, Mikalenko, Nuri, Embuemo, Garnacho, Palmer, Salah, captaincy, Haaland, Wood, and Raul. Bench, Fabianski, unlucky. I probably would have still started Kelleher, to be honest, if I had him. Okay, Amit. What plans are you looking at? Let's bring Amit up. Did I miss anyone? I think I've loaded everyone's team. Ready? Yeah. Anyone else requested? No. Okay. Joseph says, "Hi Combs, took up my 3 Fulham. Will have you unload though after Wolves." Yeah, true. Probably might do that as well. I don't have any Fulham, but if I had Fulham, I would probably do that. Alright, Amit. Can you do my team? Says Moko. Yes, I can. I will load it up. There is a small queue though, but I will load it up and I'll bring your team after. Who is Gus? Gus is. Wait, Gus was disgusting, no? So I can remove this. After Freddy, I'll bring your team up. Arsenal coverage or Brighton coverage or Mikalenko to Mazurai. If you're doing Arsenal coverage, what like remove Guardiola, you go to Arsenal player, or do you mean Arsenal attacking coverage? How are you going to get to Arsenal attacking coverage? That would require maybe dropping a Haaland to go to like a Saka. Brighton coverage, you can go Brighton. You can go. You could go Raul Jimenez to Joe Pedro, but you could wait for the Wolves game and then do it after the Wolves game, similar to what Joseph is saying. Um, Mikalenko to Mazraoui. That could potentially work as well. Yes, that could work. Guardiola to Mazraoui and Embuemo to Odegaard. Oh, would you go Odegaard? I'd probably go for Saka over Odegaard. We went Guardiola, yes, in Guardiola to Mazraoui. Embuemo to Odegaard. Would I want to do that? Point two. Can't get to Saka, no. I would like to ideally get to Saka, to be honest. Captain in Salah. Manish for Game Week 12? Yeah, I probably will. Could go Odegaard, but still would prefer Saka over Odegaard. What I'm thinking. Just because of like penalties and whatnot. Yes, staying in my Waka team, but will be out for Saka in a couple of game weeks. Money left in the bag for the move. Waiting for Saka news if he's fit. Okay, fair enough. If Saka is fit, it would require you potentially removing. I think I will keep Chris Wood for that Ipswich fixture, to be honest. You probably would have to remove like a Haaland, for example, to be able to get a Saka in. Then you could probably do like Harry Winks to Saka and Haaland to like a Isak or something maybe. Is that even possible? Let's see if it's possible. Harry Winks to Saka. Yeah, it is possible. You do something like this for a 4-point hit. Obviously, removing Haaland comes at its fair share of cost as well. I mean, fair share of risk removing Haaland, but it's up to you whether you want to take that risk or not. Guardiola and Garnacho and Mbeumo two cheap defender and Semenyo and Saka. Guardiola. Oh, okay. So let's say you meant Mbeumo to Garnacho. Remember Saka. Garnacho to cheap midfielder. What if you went Guardiola to... Which is your cheap defender? 5.6. The menu is 5.7, no? Hmm. Rata? Anyone? Jorginho Rata? From Brighton? Not a... Or you could go Rogers, Morgan Rogers, to be honest. I still don't mind Morgan Rogers. This is something you could do. Rata is good. Yeah, you could do Rata as well. Or you can go Morgan Rogers. One of the two. How is Rata's minutes? 65. Could be a slight issue going forward. Maybe slightly favor Morgan Rogers instead, potentially, for their price point. Is there anyone else? No, right? Hmm. Yeah. That's probably the only way to do it. Rogers is the safest bet. Yeah, he might be the safest bet. And Palace is not a bad fixture to have Rogers in. So you could do something like this. Your other option, I wonder, let me see if it's possible. Let's say you kept Garnacho, for example, for one more week. Just thinking out loud here. Let's say you kept Garnacho for one more week. You did Chris Wood. You could do Chris Wood to Joao Pedro as well. This is all a -8, by the way. So it's up to you whether you want to take a -8 or not. Shepard, how are you doing? My team is 150 in a mini league. I will bring it up. Having said that, Moko asked me first before as well. But Moko, where is your team in the mini league? You didn't tell me where exactly for me to bring it up. And I'll bring Shepard as well up. You could do this as well, Amit. Although Garnacho for Ipswich minutes not guaranteed at the moment, but I don't know. Maybe you can go into, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you go Rogers instead. Up to you. In another two game, you could do something like this, and then you could decide to go for Semenyo, for example, if you wanted to. The only thing I'm kind of worried with this, and I'll be honest now itself, is the Raul Jimenez move won't last long and probably might need to be removed soon. And when you have Haaland, Saka, Palmer, and Salah, your squad is kinda unbalanced, to be honest. As you can see, like Raul Jimenez defense is a bit slightly weak. The squad is a bit unbalanced. Can go to Amad Diallo. You could, but I would wait to see who the new manager Amarin, what his picture and formation is like. I can't judge right now. Next time. Okay, then you can send me like in a tweet. You're on X. You can send it to me on a tweet. And I can bring it up. You can reply to my tweet, and I can bring it up if you want. You can go to Amad Diallo, but I would wait, to be honest. I want to see like who he starts Amarin. At this moment, we don't know. We know he'll play like a wingback system, but we don't know who the personnel will be. Joseph has been playing very high up and makes a lot of running into attacking threat. To Robinson, yeah. Okay, something for you to consider. We'll see for any combination. Alright, cool. Something for you to consider. So Bilal, wildcard, will make a video. That's Amit. Next up is Freddy. Freddy 73 points. Fabianski, Trent, Luis, Entnuri, Semenyo, Palmer, Salah, Brennan Johnson, Haaland, Visa, and Raul. What is the play? Ready. Let's load Freddy's team up. I'm gonna close Disgusting's wildcard. Let's switch this over. And for anyone who's new, obviously, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe as well because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So with your help, we can. Yeah. Alright. This is Freddy's team for the upcoming week. Would you start Rogers or would you start Menu? Both are at home. Probably Johnson needs to go off anything at this point, eventually. I don't know. Yeah, Robinson keep for me. I'll just rotate in the bad ones. ESR doesn't seem tough ones enough. 2 free transfers, Trent and Luis out for Gabriel and Konate, I think. That sounds sensible. Ate. Yep. Hard Brennan Johnson. Start Rogers, I think, for now. Yeah, okay. Because it's between Rogers, Semenyo, Brennan Johnson, and I would probably add Raul Jimenez as well to this list. Maybe Raul would actually start because it's Wolves. Yeah, the team looks pretty good, to be honest. Got Palmer, you have Salah, you have Haaland, got one Arsenal defender, Raul to Pedro in Game Week 13. Okay, yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. You have 0.6 in the bank as well. Not too bad. Brennan Johnson will have to slowly phase out, but that can be done slowly as well. But yeah. Alright. That's Freddy. Looking pretty good. Pretty solid, Freddy. Good stuff. Good stuff. 2 free transfers. I wish I had 2 free transfers now. Because now I'm like thinking whether I should take a hit or not. Now, Moko, if Moko can send me his team on Instagram or Twitter or somewhere, then I can bring it up. Or next up is Shepherd, who played a wild card. 80 points with Josesa, Martinez, Guardiola, Antonori, Salah, Smithrow, Saka, Boomer, Isak, Jackson, and Chris Wood. We're bringing on the bench. Nate. Yeah. Fair enough. Semenyo and Kirkes. So, Joseph, not Joseph, Shepherd, are you here? And did I miss anyone that I was supposed to not, like supposed to bring in? I don't think I missed anyone. Does look like that Joseph is still being rotated sub due to fitness. That's how I see it. So Shepherd's team. I wonder if he's looking to roll the transfer this week. And Freddie looks pretty solid. I think Brennan Johnson is the one that Freddie has to slowly look into. Brennan Johnson and maybe Raul Jimenez. Slowly looking to phase out. I also potentially Freddie, by the way, depends on how you like which transfers you prioritize and whatnot. Flecken might potentially want to go as well. Like Game Week 14, if anything. If you're even doing like a keeper switch to like a Webbruggen, I don't mind it too much. Evan, welcome. How are you doing? Brought in Bruno, Robinson, Martinez for Dublin, Trent, Gabriel. 25 points swing. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Did you captain Bruno Fernandes? Or did you captain Salah? I'm cooking while listening. Nice. What are you cooking, Tiger? What is on the menu? Alright, I was supposed to load Shepard's team. I don't know if Shepard is still here. But a wild card played really well. 80 pointer. Probably starts Konate. Konate over Guardiola, Konate over 8. Both are more likely to lose their clean sheets. Which one is the more attacking one? Or more likely to get a return? I guess you just start Guardiola because it's Spurs. And then you have the question of Semenyo, Chris Wood, or Smith Rowe. I will start Webbruggen as well over Jose Sa. Few questions. Stir fried. Oh. Yesterday was chicken curry Malaysian. Cool. I think Shepard's not here, but I think his team looks pretty solid. Doesn't really need a transfer. He might even think about rolling it from the looks of it because one free transfer. Evan, how's your team looking like? Overall, 25 point swing. Pretty good to be honest. How's the team overall? And when does the cup start in like game week 30 something, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. How many people do we have in the mini league? We have 266 people. Nice. All right. So yeah, I think that's basically it. I'll make a wildcard video this week. On the Thursday. Then regular content will resume from Monday or Tuesday. Again, the next we'll have a game week 12 team selection stream. By then, obviously, we've been through 1 week of international break. Hopefully, no injuries. Hopefully, Lewis Hall doesn't rise again for me in terms of price changes. I need to kind of monitor Trent and Rico Lewis. Hopefully, we get some news on Trent a bit more. At the moment, it seems like he could feature against Southampton, but will they risk him? Kinda have to wait and see. Maybe I just move Rico Lewis out potentially for Lewis Hall and then play Mikalenko if Trent is completely out. I don't know. I had to think about this. Wildcard content is when. I could should I record? Do you guys want it tomorrow or do you guys want it on Thursday? Maybe I'll bring it tomorrow. Actually, it might be easier for me. I'll get it out tomorrow. I'll record it tomorrow and put it out tomorrow. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I've got. We went for an hour so far, so I think that's pretty good so far for the international break. Thank you all for watching. I'll make a wildcard video tomorrow for all you wildcarders. If you have any wildcards and you guys want to share it on the video, send it to me. Put it on the Discord. Send it to me. Message it to me on Instagram or X if you have any wildcards and you want me to set on a video as well. Send it over. You can add it in the same wildcard video or we'll add it in a different video. But yeah, and then obviously team selection stream again will be tomorrow. Best 4.5 or under defender to replace Nico. Lewis Hall from Newcastle. That would be my first preference. 4.5 and under, no? Unfortunately, Mazraoui has now gone to 4.6. So he is no longer an option. Veltman. This may or may not work. Slightly more riskier. Don't think it'll be the best option, but I probably favor Luis Hall at this present moment. Martinez could work. This could become an option as well. 4.4. Leave a message in the chat after the live stream. Yes, please do leave a message because it helps the YouTube algorithms. So it'd be greatly appreciated if every one of you guys could leave a YouTube message as well. Already have Mazraoui before the curve. Fair enough. Then you don't need Martinez. I'll probably go Lewis Hall, to be honest, Nihal. Lewis Hall would be my pick. Initially, I would have said Kirkes, but Kirkes could actually still he could work, to be honest. As long as Kepa doesn't do Kepa stuff, then Kirkes could become a good option as well. But at this moment, I might slightly prefer Lewis Hall over Kirkes. Alright, having said all of that, I think we'll end it there. Any other questions before I end it? Please do leave a like and a subscribe if you guys are new, obviously. For the new ones, do hit the subscribe. Everyone hit the like button. And like Colm said, please do leave a message in the chat after the live stream. So not this chat that you're looking at, in the comments basically. So once the stream is over, you can click the video again, put a comment in the comments description section, and I will heart react everyone's. Cool. I think that's basically it. This is what my team is looking at the moment. Obviously, one defender will go, which at this present moment is Rico Lewis. I have to think what to do with Solanke. Honestly, I have contemplated the idea of starting Morgan Rogers over Solanke at this present moment. We have 2 weeks to decide it, but yeah. Cheers. I was between Kirkes and Kadioglu too. Kadioglu is also not a bad option. Only thing was he had a toe injury, so want to monitor. If he's fit and looks like he's starting, I don't mind him as well. Alright, let's end it here. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night or good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you all for a wildcard video. Well, wildcard video will be recorded. Be out tomorrow. I'll see you all for a live stream next Tuesday, probably. Next Monday or Tuesday. Until then, enjoy the international break. Take a break from FPL if you're not playing a wildcard. If you're playing a wildcard, enjoy the price rises and price manipulation. Until then, see you and have a good one, everyone. Peace out.